Welcome back to watching ENCA now. The South African Gallery of Legends continues to preserve South Africa's sporting, arts and cultural history, the mantra being preserving our heritage and charting a way forward for South Africa. Based at Freedom Park in Pretoria, Chairperson of the South African Gallery of Legends, Mamria Ledoba, joins us now in ENCA. Mamria, thank you very much indeed for blessing us and joining us. How are you doing this morning? Sorry to wake up so early.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Maybe let's start there. The South African Gallery of Legends. We speak about preserving the sporting, arts and cultural heritage of South Africa. Just give us the baseline. What exactly is the initiative about?
The South African Gallery of Legends created a platform. We designed a platform to honor and preserve legacy for those individuals who have contributed significantly into the society, particularly the sports, arts and culture. And we are capturing the untold stories of those heroes, those legends that have been forgotten. But most importantly, we are saying we want to declare, we want to declare the narratives. We want to have the future generation educated, and we also want to celebrate excellence beyond just the trophies and the medals.
Because trophies and medals we see day in and day out. We have the South African Sports Awards, we have the South African Cultural Awards, which were held recently. And the question, and I premise this question on that very point. How do we then do that? Because day in and day out, we still, unfortunately see a lot of our legends, both whether it's footballers or cricketers or rugby players, or on the arts side, also pass away, and we say, but what happened? They were big screen people.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Gallery of Legends are doing right now. We are trying to make sure that these legends, our legends, are recognized. They are not recognized only when they've passed away. They tell their own stories. If you go to the Freedom Park, you'll see the documentary of legends that's telling their own stories. Not anybody, not the children, not the family telling their stories, but themselves telling their own story. That's what we are doing at the Gallery of Legends.
Speak to us more as we showcase what we can see when we get to the South African Gallery of Legends. When somebody comes through there, what do they expect? It's almost like a museum enshrined of South African greats.
No, we just want people, when they come there, they recognize the legends, the heroes that have contributed into the society, into their society, into the sporting, into the arts, into the culture. They are there. We have their statues there, and some of them, the stories are there. There are some stories that are told by themselves. Yes.
And I've had the honor of going through to the museum. It's quite outstanding. It's astonishing how much, I think, culture and history is there at Freedom Park, and I guess it makes sense poignantly to be based at Freedom Park, because that's where South Africa's culture and history is preserved.
No, true. And it's just a drop in the ocean. There's still so many legends out there that have not been recognized, that have been forgotten. So that's what we are trying to do as the South African Gallery of Legends, to be able to go out there and get those legends and to tell their own stories.
Let's come back to, mostly as a footballing person, and when you started way back, but that's a conversation for another day. Ria Stars, remember it in the PSL. Right now, let's talk about soccer. I know that you love Bafana on the brink of that World Cup qualification. Your thoughts?
Yes. Well, I think they've shown some courage. They've shown some hunger for winning. You can see when they play there, they play with determination because they want to represent their country. That's what we have seen. And I think there's a lot that needs to be done. Their support, not only on the match day, we need them to be supported, all through. The structures behind them must be able to support them not only on the day of the match, but it must start, with the development pipeline.
In fact, that's the question I was going to ask
Yes.
you as we run out of time. It's important that not only the development part, but also the back office. And I bring up the back office because just recently, and our viewers know this, there was this talk about, oh dear Lord, that yellow card, Mokoena. Obviously, administratively as well, we need to jack it up and, tighten our screws there because, again, that could be our downfall.
Yes.
But I think it's the word that is passed for now. But obviously, SAFA have to strengthen up there.
Of course, good governance is the backbone of every successful nation. So you need to have stable leadership. You need to have structures. You need to have coaching education out there for our young boys. You need to use these legends for development roles because every area, every community, there is a legend out there. So we need to use them to be able to do more of development at grassroots level.
Mamre Dwaba, unfortunately, we've run out of time, but thank you very much indeed for joining us. Freedom Park later this afternoon, you've got a couple of things happening. Juniors there, I think?
Oh, yes, the events there. We are going to celebrate the successes of young boys and girls in there at the Freedom Park. That's what we do all the time. Yeah.